Throughout history, few are given the power to control the destiny of their fellow man. Tribal chieftains and powerful shaman. Admirals and captains. Generals and statesmen. Warriors and tyrants. Empire Earth.
Hello everyone, Ace here, and today we are starting a brand new Let's Play for the Art of Conquest expansion for Empire Earth. Very specifically, we are going to be going with the Pacific campaign. I know a lot of you have been waiting quite a while for this, but yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we?
Intelligence has intercepted a Japanese transmission about an impending invasion. The message is vague, and a lot of my officers think it refers to an invasion of the Aleutians. But I think any activity there would be a feint. My gut tells me that the Japanese are going to try to take Midway. Yamamoto is one shrewd customer. He knows Midway is our westernmost outpost in the Pacific, and without it, there ain't a thing standing between Tokyo and Hawaii. We have reports that a large naval force has already left Japan, which means we have to act now. I'm sending you out there with everything we got, which unfortunately isn't much. The Hornet, the Enterprise, and some escort ships. Task Force 16 will join you as soon as we get the Yorktown patched up. Find those enemy carriers. Those are the backbone of the Japanese Imperial Navy. Hit them fast and hard. Without air support, their invasion plans will fold. You're heavily outnumbered, but you also have the element of surprise. Best of luck out there.
Okay then. So, here's the history. I'm not going to read it to you myself. However, if you wish to do so on your own, and I highly recommend doing so, please pause the video now. I do like the fact that it does actually mention that this is a fictionalized retelling of it, and some of the events have been altered to preserve gameplay. I do like it when games do actually mention stuff like this, because it shows that they do actually care. But anyways, some of the hints here. Has far greater numbers, try to avoid gauging the enemy ship to ship. Okay. It may be necessary to sacrifice ships that have come under attack. I'm not really going to be doing that here if I can help it. It is crucial to intercept the enemy occupation force as quickly as possible. Yeah, that is true, because if they land on Midway, you automatically lose, if I remember correctly. But anyways, let's jump right in, shall we? I love how the game starts with a wolf howl in the middle of the Pacific. Ah, well. I'm not going to harp on it too much. But I really do like it when World War II games include a Midway mission, because it is one of those military engagements that doesn't quite get as much of attention as it deserves. At least not in terms of film. Now, I will say this, though, the recent Roland Emmerich movie, I do actually kind of like watching it, but it is a movie it's a movie that has ADD really bad, or ADHD really bad, because the plot it's at such a pace that it's insane, but I really do appreciate the fact, of course, that it does get a lot of things right. Now, it's really impressive, some of the stuff that it does get right. Alrighty. So here's my strategy. I'm going to try to get everyone, because they're using machine guns, so I'm going to get the bomber nice and cozy inside so it does not get damaged. Not sure I'm going to be using it much, but we need to prioritize one plane at a time. No, don't shoot my bomber. No!
Sir, by your command. Sir? Sir, yes, sir.
We do not want to lose the airfield, but unfortunately they have destroyed everything else, so...
Mayday! Mayday! We're under attack. Radar's been knocked out and we're taking heavy casualties. We need assistance immediately. Midway! Midway! Do you read? Over. Don't know if you can hear us, but hang in there. Help is almost there.
Alright, so we should be able to actually take out the planes bothering this area easily enough. The big problem is going to be the airfield itself. So I'm going to prioritize defending that. Now we only have 2 planes, but this does give me the opportunity to actually do some reconnaissance work. Assuming they don't get shot out of the air. Oh dear. Okay, so he's almost out of fuel, so all I have to do is keep this guy alive long enough for him to run out, and he should be fine.
Ready, sir. Let's go.
Good, the reinforcements have arrived.
Plotting new course.
Gonna... them... I can take my time with this mission, admittedly, because it's not that bad on that regard.
Task Force 17 is approaching at the southeast. It's time to locate and sink that enemy carrier group. We'd better be cautious. Intelligence reports indicate we're heavily outnumbered. Better to engage those carriers with air power than to risk a ship-to-ship confrontation.
We are under attack. Setting course. Load the gun.
We'll have it set to that.
Go ahead.
Alright, I'll go ahead and let the bomber just...
Our course, sir?
Dude, the one thing you shouldn't have done is run away like that. So my plan is going to be place those there for now. So far, my little plan seems to be working. Now, what do I want to do with my carriers? I'll just send in groups of 5 planes at a time. We'll order the first group to scout this area. Because these carriers, actually, I think the way it works is they go in either in just left to right and top to down, or they do a massive square around the island. But I know there's at least 5 or 6 carriers on the map somewhere. They might spawn them in a little bit later, but... Okay, it is time to send the anti-air guns to deal with this. Alrighty, so we've dealt with that. It looks like one of our PBYs is about to find the carriers. Eddie, I think I see something. Take us down a few hundred feet. Yep, there's one. And a battleship. Holy cow, there must be half the Japanese fleet down there. Take us back up into the cloud cover while I radio this in. So the good news is we're actually going to be getting radio transmissions on where the Japanese carriers are. Well, one at a time anyways. There's one. That is actually a really interesting fact that they are referencing. One of the actual messages, if I remember correctly, was main body sighted when one of the PBYs did actually spot the Japanese fleet. There was a few others like enemy carriers and stuff like that. The 1970s movie actually does cover that. Because there were actually multiple Midway movies, but we don't know which way the fleet is headed. It's over here. We might have enough fuel to actually get some attacks going. Some of them are running out of fuel, which is bad news. We know they're around here somewhere, though. Okay, they have to be heading south. Or something like that to actually... We're going to find them eventually. I'm not sure where they are, but we will find them. Yep, I was completely correct about where they were heading. I was just a little off on. So they're probably going to keep going around to about here and then swing back around. Okay. We're seeing them. Destroy this first because that is a threat. Well, want to avoid it losing planes where possible. Alright, so where did they go this time? Oop, they're right over here. So they might actually be trying to head back north. That's what it looks like. Now, some could question my decision to put the carriers right in the middle, but the way I see it is at least this way. Okay, so that is a cruiser down. Pretty much where I figured. We just need to hurry up quickly enough to get to them. Once I actually see one of the carriers, it'll be easy just to simply follow it and then order more planes as I... Okay, there it is. Okay, so that is the entire fleet there. And I can order in a bomber as well to take care of it. And there is a second carrier here, so once we take care of this one, we'll be able to take care of the second one. We know it's sighted, and we are absolutely going to wreck it this time. Okay, obviously it's on the move again.
The Kaga has been destroyed. We need to sink 3 more carriers.
Okay, so we have 5 more on reserve as soon as these... There we go.
We sank the Soryu. We need to sink 2 more carriers.
Alright, so we're halfway there.
The relief force of cruisers and destroyers has arrived from Pearl. They must be dispatched immediately to intercept the Japanese invasion spotted approaching from the southwest.
So we will go ahead and do that.
Setting course.
I'll go ahead and move them into this position. And send my reconnaissance planes, or my bombers, in to do some reconnaissance there. We'll send our fighter plane to do reconnaissance here if it can. And they just destroyed the other transport, but pretty much took care of everything there.
Bridge here. Where to, sir? Bridge here. Where to, sir?
I'd say we're doing pretty decent on planes so far.
Standing by. Sir? Standing by. Sir? Affirmative.
Scout the area north of there.
Sir, yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready, sir.
Alright, so all that's been pretty much scouted.
Bridge here. Setting course.
The fact that there are that many planes coming in from there suggests that maybe one of the carriers is coming in from there as well. So,
Affirmative. Sir, yes, sir. Bridge here. Load the guns. Setting course.
alright, so we'll use a combination of our planes and our destroyers. There it is. To take out the transports and all that. Oop. So one transport. This could be a problem.
Surveillance reports the invasion force has been defeated.
Oh.
Radar forces are finding and sinking those enemy carriers.
Alright, now I can actually reliably...
Task Force 16 is arriving. This should help make stopping those carriers easier.
Good. We will combine them with Group 2, and they will become the new Group 2.
Load the guns. Setting course. Attention on deck. We are under attack.
Wait a sec. This suggests... Actually, no, this doesn't suggest the Japanese are going to be showing up there. Oh well. Okay, so there's a carrier over there we can take out. Go ahead and actually send some of our fleet to there to protect that. Sorry if you can hear a train in the distance. Okay, so they are heading south. That is good to know. Actually, I wonder if my destroyers are actually going to run into them, because if so, then that means I could use those destroyers to essentially spot them for me. And then I can pull back, and hopefully the planes can just take over. Yep, that train is getting mighty close now. Alright, we will fall back. We'll order our guys into this position. But the good news is we've now found two of the other carriers, which means we can actually finish what is left of the mission relatively easily. I really do have to apologize about that train. Okay, so these guys have to take this out. Alright, so we just need to send the bomber in. No, guys, take out the... Yes, I know the carrier's sighted. I'm trying to get my guys to take it out. It's right over here. There we are. Just about got it. There we go. Nice. So let's see what they had left at this point. A few of those. Some submarines there. One carrier there and another carrier there. So that, yeah, they did have 2 more carriers. But I'm pretty sure we actually hit all the ones that historically the U.S. Navy did sink. So let's see how this went. Summary. Japan had the best economy and society. We had the best military. Speaking of which, we killed 190 units, lost 32, and the Japanese destroyed 3 buildings, had an army size of 737 to our 357. Japanese had 10 citizens and a whole bunch of research. Yeah, so this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.